Do I need to meet a husband lover? Want to see what is better? The news that the husband is cheating on you does not please neither you nor, moreover, me. But I will tell you what to do. Suppose you even know who she is and how long it lasts. Let's imagine that the first shock has already passed. The next stage is the stage, my God. What to do? The main thing is to remain calm and think soundly. A bunch of thoughts will climb into my head. Bitch, to tear out hair, and male, out of the house. It is very difficult to pull yourself together in such a situation, but still, remember 4 simple rules that will save you from rash actions. Do not be fooled by emotions. This applies not only to relationships. Everything that has been done hastily, in an emotional impulse, usually turns into a complete failure. Just give yourself some time. Cool down and return to consciousness. Remember the creed of Scarlett O'Hara and set aside your thoughts until tomorrow. In a state of anger, anxiety, sadness, despair, any decisions are a priori wrong. Don't make it public if you find out that he turned left. Do not rush to draw conclusions and complain to a neighbor, mom, girlfriend. No need to tell anyone about this. No need to blow at every step what kind of dog and goat he is. Scandals and interrogations are also not an option. And then, if you didn't learn about the betrayal personally from his lips, it means that he hides it for some reason. So, for him, family and home are still valuable. If it is valuable to you, find the strength in yourself to remain silent and leave words for conversation with your husband. This is the strategy of a wise woman and guardian of relationships. Don't ask him, ask yourself. Everything that happens in the family is the responsibility of both. 50-50 in a relationship is 100. And if a man cheated on you, somehow, after all, you contributed to this. This is a great occasion to sit down and think, analyze the situation, your recent behavior, generally your relationship with your husband. Something went wrong. What are his needs? Men do not close in the family, with the result that he satisfies them on the side. As you know, the relationship has cracked and you need to change something. Both are always to blame for treason. And first of all, establish a dialogue with yourself to deal with the problem. Then you can talk normally with a man, without dramas and tantrums. Speak, think, and then speak. It's as simple as putting him out the door and throwing his suitcases at him. Did you do this once? Admit in the comments why I didn't do otherwise. Throwing his things from the balcony, writing nasty things to PM's personalities, of course, is easier than adequately in an adult and humanly sit at the negotiating table. Just don't start with, do you love her? If I loved, I would understand. How could you? Ask what went wrong with the jams that pushed you to such a step. Without scandals, reproaches and accusations. Forget about revenge. Revenge will not work in your favor. Most likely it will only get worse. You will visit her at work or home, and he will take the position of defender. And all your jams will work in her favor, and not on your relationship. Do not do what she can use against you. Remember, she will look like a weak and defenseless woman. And you in his eyes will fall below the plinth and will be in insane hysteria. It is after such scenes that the traitors most often pack their bags and slam the door. How to behave? No way. Even if you know her by sight, even if in person, do not contact her, do not follow her, take care of yourself. Ask yourself, why do I need this? For what? Find out who he exchanged you for. What is it better? Tell her, persuade. All this is a distraction. And you, with a probability of 100%, will disappoint. Understand that by such actions you become in a position of humiliated and offended. Instead of thinking about revenge, deal with your man and your relationship. One other will be replaced by the next if you do nothing. If you want to keep the family, it's better to take care of the family and yourself. Understanding a man is not difficult at all. How to do this, how to find out what he thinks and understand what he wants from his woman, I tell in detail on my course The Way of a Real Woman. A little more about triangles. Very often after infidelity, men make a choice in favor of a mistress. A lover is more uncomfortable in this position than a man. And lovers are not born, believe me. It is unlikely that a girl from childhood dreamed of not marrying the prince but of becoming someone else's second. In detail about why they become lovers, I talk on the course. And yes, she may not even know that he is married. And the husband, as a rule, is not ready to leave the family and start everything from scratch with another woman. Moreover, make this decision quickly. Consider this situation as a signal that you just need to upgrade your relationship. Step over and move on. If you are ready, the best option is to completely ignore the fact of the existence of a third party. It exists as long as there is such a need. If you behave wisely and feminine gently, the need for another woman will soon disappear. P.S. Law of relationships that still works regardless of whether you agree with this or not. This is a fact. Just believe. A man leaves not where it is better, but from where he is not well. Mistress has nothing to do with it. If the marriage is problematic, it will fall apart with or without a mistress. It is impossible to lure a man out of a family fortress with any charms, love spells and manipulations, if he is well there. I believe in your happiness, Ksenia Rich.